Hello folks, this is RepKicks Reveal 2.0. This is a two-part video. The first part will show you how to successfully place, pay for, and receive an order through RepKicks.cn in 10 easy steps. The second part of the video will show you my most recent order while explaining some of the challenges that I had since 2 of the 4 pairs of shoes were not in stock. Now before I explain the detailed step-by-step process, here's the company's information, their website, www.repkicks.cn, as well as their email, telephone number, and Skype information. Additionally, they also have a live chat option during business hours, so please be aware that they are on Chinese time zone. Okay. Additionally, for those who are reluctant about placing an order because you have to pay through Western Union and there's no legal recourse if RepKicks just keeps the money, don't be nervous. RepKicks relies on these YouTube videos. If you search RepKicks on YouTube, positive reviews abound. That's no mistake. Yes, there are a few negative reviews here and there, but that's to be expected with any company. No company is ever perfect. As someone who has placed and received 2 orders now, I fully endorse RepKicks. Yes, you may need to be patient to receive the shoes, but the quality of the product is well worth the wait. And when that big box arrives in the mail, it's like Christmas morning, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, or some other winter solstice holiday that I'm overlooking. In fact, I'm already planning out my 3rd order, which will include several pairs of shoes, a number of Major League Baseball jerseys, and a few watches. I'm so confident in RepKicks because they really deliver. No pun intended. Okay, so how does this whole process work? Great question, glad you asked. Class is in session, so get a pen and paper. Here's the 10-step process, okay, from ordering to receiving and everything in between. Okay, so the first step, go to the website, www.repkicks.cn. The logo has this sort of, Google flair in its coloring. And what's great about the website is its drop-down menu and simple navigation. Many of the other replica websites are much harder to navigate, but not RepKicks. It's very simple. Also, this is an aside, but you're going to need to overlook those grammatical, spelling, and punctuation errors. As I mentioned in my previous video, you are ordering knockoffs, not studying the intricacies of the English language. Okay, furthermore, if this is your first time using RepKicks, use the desktop version rather than the mobile version. Okay, the mobile version has some interface limitations. However, once you get skilled at the desktop version, then try the mobile version. Okay, step 2. Now that you're on the website, okay, search for some shoes and add them to your shopping cart. As for selecting a shoe, RepKicks offers several grades and quality depending on the shoe. For some, there is only one grade, like the KD7s, for instance, which I recently bought. There's just one grade. Whereas for other shoes, like Jordans, there are multiple grades, which range from A quality, which is the cheapest option both in quality and price, then AAA grade, to perfect grade, to super perfect grade, to super max perfect grade, and then authentic. I know a lot of varying options, but with each grade and quality, the price fluctuates reflecting that quality. From my experiences, I would avoid anything lower than perfect. Stick to perfect, super perfect, and super max or authentic. My previous YouTube video offers examples of perfect and super perfect max grade Air Jordans. Lastly, RepKicks seems to keep retro Jordans very well stocked. So if you love Jordans, you've come to the right place. More exotic selections like, a very specific running shoe with this unusual trim may not be in stock, but we'll get to inventory in a moment. Okay, step 3. After you have finished adding your shoes, click on the shopping cart icon at the top of the screen. On this screen, you'll get a list of all your shoes. Be sure this is accurate. Next, click Proceed to Checkout. Step 4. Okay, you need to complete the registration with your name, physical address, phone number, email, etc. Once you complete the setup, you'll receive an automated email from RepKicks confirming your registration. Please check your email to ensure accuracy. Step 5. Before you proceed to the next step, check the shoe's inventory. I can't stress this enough. Even if the shoe's image states quote unquote in stock, like the LeBron 10 cork, okay, check the inventory because I tried to order those LeBron 10s and they weren't in stock despite the image stating in stock. There are 2 ways to check the inventory. You'll need to be patient, but it will pay off in the long run, and you'll avoid a headache of trying to find a shoe replacement. The first method is through email. Okay, my advice is to send them a polite business email requesting that they check if the following shoes are in stock. I know they're in the business of customer service, but you ultimately want to get these shoes. Okay, so in the email, copy and paste the shoes link and ask if they can check to see if they're available. From my experience, I get the impression that RepKicks customer service is independent from the actual factory and manufacturer. Therefore, they have to contact the factory confirming the stock. I don't think it's this kind of instantaneous thing. With that said, don't email them like 20 links saying, hey, check these shoes, see if they're there, okay? Instead, email them like 2 or 4 links, which seems like an acceptable amount, and just like, hey, do you mind checking these for me? They usually get back in 24 hours. Keep in mind that they are operating on a different time zone, okay? So it's going to take at least maybe 24 hours. The other way you can check inventory is to live chat with them through RepKicks website. Once again, they don't work 24/7, and they seem to keep normal business hours, 9 to 5 with, I guess, a lunch break, because they are offline at midnight Eastern Standard Time, which is noon their time. But they also work on Saturdays. For example, I've live chatted with them on a Friday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because it's Saturday 9 a.m. their time. Moving on, step 6. Once you have registered and checked the stock, select shipping and payment. In terms of shipping, go with EMS. They are reliable and ship worldwide. Also, they are very, very cost effective. My most recent order was 4 pairs of shoes and the shipping was $50. That is incredibly cost effective considering it's coming all the way from China. Anyway, go with EMS. Okay, I don't have any sort of financial investment or portfolio with EMS, but they seem like the safest and most efficient. As for payment, okay, all of my experiences have been with Western Union. I cannot speak to MoneyGram, but I can endorse Western Union because I've been successful twice. So I'm 2 for 2. I'm batting 1,000. Once you've selected EMS and Western Union, click Proceed to Checkout to see the grand total. Before I discuss the next step, a quick note on payment through Western Union. I'm going to call this, I don't know, step 6A or step 7, if you will. But anyway, the next step in terms of payment in Western Union. Here is what has worked for me, and I'll preface this by saying that I've received a lot of comments on my first YouTube video about the payment process, so I'll be extremely clear and detailed here. I know you can pay online through Western Union, but I'm old school. I like to go into my local supermarket to pay because I like the flexibility of paying in cash and or credit card. The best way to find a local Western Union is to go to google.com, type in Western Union locations. A list of locations will populate on a map. In my area, it's either Safeway or Food Lion. Okay, next, pop into the Western Union affiliate. For me, it was Food Lion. Okay, I went to the customer service desk at Food Lion, and I told them that I need to send money through Western Union to China. A quick aside, when you click Submit Order on the website, which I'll discuss in a moment, you'll receive an automated email from RepKicks confirming the order. This email is very, very important because RepKicks will give you the name of the person who will receive the money through Western Union and his or her location in China. You need to write that information down when you go to Western Union. So you're at the customer service desk at Food Lion or Safeway or Publix or Wegmans, wherever you are, and you're working with the Western Union affiliate. My suggestion is to tell him or her that this is your first time submitting money through Western Union and you need their help. Tell them that you're trying to send money to China. They will get you the right form and help you fill it out. It's pretty easy, but this is where you need the information RepKicks emailed you, like the person who they want you to send them the money to, and then his or her location. So be sure to print this or write it all down and write the person's name exactly. The person's name may be unique to you. It's not like John Anderson or Sarah Miller or Joe Davis, okay? So be sure to print the email or write everything down specifically. Accuracy is key. After you fill out the Western Union form, the Western Union affiliate will ask you how you want to pay. This is where you have flexibility. You can pay in cash, credit, or do a combination. Please note there is usually a $14 surcharge. This surcharge might change depending on total amount and geographical location, but Western Union needs to get paid too, okay? So you have to figure that into the overall cost. Once you pay the complete total, and this is important, the Western Union affiliate will punch in all the information and give you a very, very long receipt. At the top of the receipt is the M as in Mary, T as in Tom, C as in Charlie, N as in Nancy number, okay, MTCN. This MTCN number is very, very important. That is the tracking number for how the person in China can receive the money. This receipt is now the equivalent of money, so guard it the same way. Step 8. Click submit order on the website. Obviously you've done this already because you have to find out the specific information about who exactly is going to receive it. As mentioned in the previous step, okay, that's important. So after you have the MTCN tracking number from Western Union, you email RepKicks that number, okay? Email them directly. In the email, be sure that you put your order number that RepKicks has given you. RepKicks will give you a very specific order number which they have already emailed to you. Be sure to indicate that in the email along with the MTCN number that you've gotten from Western Union. RepKicks usually takes about 24 hours to confirm that they've received it. Once you've completed all of this, your hard work is done. Because in step 9, in about 2 days, RepKicks will email you an EMS tracking number. Okay, so that shipping website, they're going to give you a tracking number so you can check your package's status. You can't see the progress right away through EMS's website. You must be patient. Usually after 2 to 3 days, you'll see the progress online. The package will be dispatched and sorted in China and shipped to the States or wherever you live. For me, the package went to New York City. Once it arrived in New York City, it took a day to get to my house from there. Please note, once it's out of RepKicks' hands, they have no control over what happens. I personally haven't had any issues with customs or EMS, other than a slight delay with my second order, but note there is always a risk. You aren't dealing with Target or Best Buy here, okay? But trust me, the juice is worth the squeeze. Last step, step 10. Your package will arrive in a big, well-taped, usually beaten up brown box. It's been a long journey, okay? And it's arrived at the destination. Enjoy. That concludes the tutorial for how to order, pay for, and receive an order through RepKicks. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. As always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the second part of the video, which is my actual order through RepKicks. Thank you.